Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Hyperspace Hangout, episode number 23. I'm Jacob, aka Star Wars Collective, and today my guest is I am joined with Galactic Artisan Customs. You know him from his customs from the world of Arcos. Eric, how you doing, man? Welcome back to the show. So good to have you.
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here, talk about toys, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Love it, dude. Love it so much. And yeah, just to get started, Eric and I were kind of talking in the background. He just got some newish shelves. I don't know if you've done like an update or a room tour yet, Eric. So yeah, man, how are you enjoying the new shelves? What do you got going? Have you organized it by PT, OT, sequel trilogy?
So on the new shelves, those cube shelves work great. So I picked those up at a thrift store for like, I don't even remember, like $5-10 or something. It was a steal. But no, that they work great. I've got it all Empire basically. So just kind of sectioned off like that, different troopers and stuff like that, some customs on there.
All
Good.
right. Nice. Love it. And you can't beat like a $10 pickup for your shelving, man. Sometimes that stuff can get pretty
Put them
expensive.
crooked, so I fixed that, and it was golden after that.
There you go. Can't beat it. That's awesome, man. Well, I love that. That's so cool. Well, we have some fun things to talk about tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in while the stream is live. Also, much gratitude to those who are catching the replay. If you can, don't forget to like the video as it helps to boost the channel and the algorithm so other collectors can find it. And yeah, so we can just get exposed to more people. So appreciate everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We got Eric here. And Eric, did you want to dive into custom talk first or kind of just general Star Wars topics, man?
We could go either way. I'm down for whatever, man.
Okay, all right.
It's all
Let's
good.
let's save the custom talk for the end and we'll just dive like right into some epic Star Wars stuff. So let's see here. We got someone in the chat. We got Mom in here. Hey Mom, hope you're having a good night. Happy Friday, everyone, she says. Appreciate you for hanging out and watching the show as always. And yeah, man. So let's see here. I figured we could talk about the future of Star Wars and kind of the state of Star Wars in general. So, being that said, the future of Star Wars movies, we haven't had a movie, Eric, since the Rise of Skywalker. And it's been a long time, to say the least. It's been too long. So, with that being said, should Star Wars stick to the trilogies that they've been doing, kind of following a saga of, well, the PT was all about Anakin Skywalker and his fall into Darth Vader. And then you could say that the original trilogy was about Luke too, but also continuing that story of Vader. Do we want to see more trilogies or do we want to see more standalone films like Rogue One or Solo?
I mean, those were both really good. So the last trilogy that Star Wars pushed out from Disney was not that well received, I don't think. I don't know. It wasn't the top on everybody's list, I don't think. But
was that Mandalorian?
No, like the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, right.
The sequel trilogy. But
yeah, the sequels, you're right, yes.
We'll see how they do with the Mandalorian. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You that's a good point. I mean, I could see branching out and being a new maybe trilogy, but starting off as a standalone film. Like maybe Solo, I think I brought it up on the show before. Solo could have been 2 films, right? The first part could have been the build up and finding the crew and everything like that. And then the second one could have been like the train heist and all that, right? They could have stretched it if they wanted to.
They could have, yeah.
But
those like Solo and Rogue One and stuff like that, those are like piggybacking off of the old stories though. I feel like they need some new characters and new stories of their own to break into the Star Wars scene themselves instead of piggybacking.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
show us what you're made of, Disney. Let's go.
Sure. Yeah. There's Star Wars is so massive and there's more things, more topics that we'll talk about later tonight. But there's so much that you can pull from. It's almost like, all right, Skywalker Saga. I love it with all my heart. So nostalgic. Been there, done that. It's had its time. Let's move on to something else. So, Kind of moving into the next question, and chat, let us know too what you think about this. What era would fans want next? So, which era of Star Wars, that being something, post sequel trilogy, prequel trilogy, Old Republic era. So, Eric, what did you think, man? What would you want to see next?
I mean, I like the era that the sequel trilogy is in, like the after the fall of the Empire and everything when they're coming back. I think that's a good spot to be in. I feel like it could have been done better in the trilogy even, but that's a good era for me.
The sequel trilogy era, yeah.
No, like
There's
yeah.
Oh, after that. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
You're
I
right.
think
After the original trilogy. I'm sorry.
Oh, after the OT. Uh-huh. Yeah. Totally. Right. I think there's so much to pull from that as well. Speaking of Rise of Skywalker, when they went to that like little festival and that whole alien festival was going on, that was so awesome to see. Kind of like just how a culture lives really and breathes and stuff like that in the Star Wars universe. And that was a very sacred event for that race of aliens. So, they not saying that they have to do like a whole movie or show on that, but just explore more cultures and things like that. There's force resistant aliens out there like the Hutts and the Toydarians, right? And so on and so forth. So yeah, there's just so much cool stuff about Star Wars. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check in with chat and see how our friends are doing. They make our show possible. We got Blitz Transmissions here. He says, hello there. Here while I get ready for bed. Smash like. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Blitz. Means a lot, my man. So the future of Star Wars shows, moving on from movies to the streaming shows. We kind of know where the Mandoverse direction is heading. Whether or not we wanted a fourth season of Mandalorian or a movie, I think a movie was great. The third season wasn't exactly well received. Still had a lot of great moments and loved it, but it wasn't as, I think, it wasn't as loved as the first two seasons. Just to put it simply, the first two were so great. So, Eric, what do you think, man? Is there any step that you'd like to see the Mandoverse direction take, or do you think that's kind of had its time as some of the other Star Wars things?
I mean, they got a lot going on because it's connected with the Ahsoka series. Like they're in the same timeline, so like there's a lot about to go down in that.
That's true, man.
So like I like where they're going. I think they got good things coming.
Yeah, are you excited for Mando and Grogu?
Oh yeah.
Nice, right on. That's gonna be epic. I wish it was coming out this winter, but we gotta wait until next winter, which is fine. So at least sorry, go ahead, man.
I said something to look forward to.
Something to look forward to. Yeah, at least we have a Star Wars movie coming out on the silver screens. That's good. You were just talking about Ahsoka, and what do you think the next steps are for Ahsoka? Any predictions for season 2? It did just wrap up filming, I believe, in the end of October.
I mean, Thrawn is doing some stuff right now, so whatever's about to go down, it's gonna be awesome. I want more night troopers, and I want more Thrawn, and I want better lightsaber choreography. But
that's fair enough. Absolutely, it had some fun battles, but no prequel trilogy Duel of the Fates or Battle of the Heroes, right?
Those are big shoes to fill, but like, come on, you could do it.
Yeah. We got Blitz in here saying, I personally really enjoyed Mando season 3, and I'm really excited for the Mandalorian and Grogu. Definitely. Honestly, Mando season 3, it did continue the story, and we got to a finish or a cap on that aspect of Din Djarin and Din Grogu. But yeah, specifically the Mandalorian and Grogu really looks like it's having a return to form when it comes to that adventurous spirit of the first two seasons. So, and then also Blitz is saying everything is about to start ramping up. All the big players are in the right spots for the big conflict. Yes, he's so right. Honestly, a good point, Blitz. We got apparently Embo making an appearance here in this next Mandalorian and Grogu story. So that's going to be really exciting, and many more. So now, Eric, what do you think? Do we want more animated content like Clone Wars, like Maul Shadow Lord coming up here, or are you interested in more live action stuff and to see what else they can do with streaming?
I mean, I gotta be honest. I'm not all the way through with Clone Wars, and I
Mhm.
don't think I finished Bad Batch either. I enjoyed them, but I think I prefer the live action stuff. I grew up watching the movies, so that's just closer to what I grew up with. But
Yeah.
I love it all. Give me Star Wars.
Any Star Wars is good. Well,
Yeah.
definitely finish Clone Wars. It's awesome. Season 7 is just insane. So you got to check that out if you can. I think I agree. Bad Batch, it wasn't my thing as much as Clone Wars was, but I'm going to rewatch it this winter here. And Bad Batch is actually in season 7 of Clone Wars, so that's pretty cool. You get to see them if you do like Bad Batch.
Yeah.
So, um, live action is great. I do think it's much more time consuming and costly to make. So animated shows tend to be the easier thing to kind of get accepted down the pipeline when you have to, appease like the CEOs of now Disney, right? Not exactly Lucasfilm, but they do have some parts to play in it. But yeah, man, very interesting. I'm very excited for Maul Shadow Lord. Can't get enough of Darth Maul. And, they could even, if they wanted to, if the show is successful, do a show where it's like pre Darth Maul when he's still, Darth Sidious's Padawan, but in the early days, right? Training on Dathomir as a Zabrak warrior with Mother Talzin and stuff like that. And then Palpatine finds him, Darth Sidious, right? That'd be awesome.
Like a mini series or something. I feel like at least something though. Yeah.
Yeah, something kind of delving into that aspect. So let's see. We got our buddy Gen X Brian. What's going on, GXB? Thanks for hanging out tonight. GXB says need to bring Cara Dune back. Yeah, absolutely. She was an awesome and integral part of Mandalorian.
Did
Marshall,
she sign back on?
what's that, buddy?
Didn't she sign back on?
Did she really? Oh, that's
I
good
thought,
news.
unless it was like a false thing that I read, but like I'm
Yeah.
sure that she did. Like they were rehashing or they were getting over all their beef and stuff. So
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, hey, GXB, I think your wish might be granted. We got the Max Rebo experience in here. What's up, Max? Thanks for hanging out. He says, hello, all. Hello. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And then Blitz says, I would want to see a Mandalorian Wars movie or series, Jedi versus Mandos, or a show about the path we saw in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ooh, okay, Blitz. Hire this man here, Disney. And then we got Raul Aledes C. Hopefully I said that right. It's showing everybody's YouTube names, not their actual handles. So sorry about that. He says, I'm here because of Tommy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, man. Thanks for hanging out with me and my buddy Eric tonight. Talking some Star Wars and just hanging out in general. Really appreciate it. So, all right. Last kind of the TV shows aspect, Eric. Should Star Wars slow down on the streaming show pipeline and focus more on cinematic aspects of the franchise?
I mean, as long as the content that they're pushing out is good, they can keep what they're doing. Like the only reason they should slow down is if they're pushing out garbage because we don't need that. They should spend more time on it then. But yeah, no, I didn't. I haven't been keeping up with all of it honestly. Like I didn't watch The Acolyte or any of that. I'm a little bit stuff. So
Okay. Well, hey, perfect time. Winter's starting to be upon us, so
right.
definitely some fun stuff to check out. I did enjoy Acolyte. Some parts of it weren't for me, and I do think it was kind of prematurely canceled, but that's kind of another story. So,
I mean, The Stranger is one of my favorite figures. I love that figure, so I don't even the rule of cool there, but
definitely, absolutely, man. Yeah, and many Jacinto or Jacinto, I believe how you say it. He was a great actor, so loved him in The Good Place also. And yeah, that could be another like little spin-off miniseries about the Stranger, perhaps because they canceled it. We could get him back if they did something like that, perhaps.
I want to know more about Plagueis too. Like I want to see more about him, not know more, but yeah.
Yeah, a whole Plagueis and early Sheev Palpatine little mini series perhaps would be really
I
cool.
want the tragedy of Plagueis the Wise, the musical. I need it. Give it to
That would be awesome. Bring that to Broadway. We got Max Rebo Experience saying animated shows similar to the old Rogue Squadron books. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to check those books out, Max Rebo. I have been getting into some of the Star Wars novels. I just got the Master of Evil book by, I think it's Adam Christopher, and so I'm excited to read that. And then I think next is the Thrawn trilogy books too. So that should be awesome.
Nice.
Star Wars, absolutely Star Wars. Gotta love it. And then Blitz dropping some knowledge. Star Wars needs to slow down in general, in my opinion, but I will be happy if all the content is good. Yes, definitely. Very well said.
I mean, I don't even know why I had an opinion on that. I'm not even keeping up with it all. So
Fair enough, man. No worries. All right. So Star Wars lore. I think we kind of already maybe answered this question, but we'll continue on. Less Skywalker connected storytelling, Eric, or do we want to see more of that fleshed out? Because there, could be more to tell.
about which Skywalker?
I guess I guess we're gonna get into it. I guess the very end, Rey Skywalker apparently. There was supposed to be a Rey movie.
We've got some Skywalkers.
And I don't know if that that's true. And I don't know if that is still going to be greenlit. You could always do an Anakin Skywalker, like young Anakin on Tatooine, learning how to pod race and stuff. Because I believe he was in a prior pod race before the Boonta Eve one, and I think he lost that race. So that'd be interesting to see that. And more Watto Stone would love that. So
definitely, you can't have too much Watto.
You can't have it too much, especially when he's wearing the hat like in Attack of the Clones. So let's see here. All right, let's take a turn and move on to what characters fans want to see in the future. So chat, let us know also here what you think. Do we want to see Cal Kestis like a live action show or even an animated, if it's done well, like story? Are you familiar with that at all? Like the Jedi Fallen Order series, Eric?
Yeah, I couldn't get into the game because it was just too hard for me. But it was. Yeah, he looks like a cool character, and again, he's a cool figure. So
nice. Which version of Cal Kestis do you have?
Oh boy, I don't even know where he is right now. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know what one this is. Maybe you can tell me. But there he is.
That's from Fallen Order. So I think that came out maybe like 4 years ago.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, nice. I think that one's a really good one. The one that just came out too with the alt head with the handlebar looks awesome as well.
That is a cool one. Shout out to Gen XB because that's where that one came from. So,
hey, shout out to GXB. Hell yeah. So yeah, I love Cal Kestis. I think they should get the actor who played him and make a live action show with him. Miniseries, whatever. Make it Andor 12 episodes. That would be really, really cool if they could take that concept and translate it into a streaming show. So I'd be all over.
Star Killer too.
Star Killer, yeah, The Force Unleashed.
Yeah, because I mean he played the character, I'm sure, and he does a lot of voice acting for Star Wars anyway. So I'm sure he would be thrilled.
Yeah, Sam Witwer, he would be great, man.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I would be all in on a Star Killer TV show. So, so what about more Maul stories? Are you tired of Maul? We kind of mentioned maybe we could go before the prequel trilogy and talk about his early days. I think that'd be really interesting.
Definitely. I mean, anything Sith is good with me. I like the bad guys are always cool. So,
absolutely, definitely.
And seeing how Maul, like before he was the man, I'm losing my words, but before he was with Palpatine, like you were talking about, that would be cool to see. Mm-hmm. There's just so much story there, so there's a bunch.
Yeah, I'm never tired of Maul, and again, Stoned, he would say the same, I'm sure, if he was here.
I'm sure he would.
Max Rebo, Rey is the true Skywalker, spitting. And then Raul, is it true the Rey movie got canceled and Daisy Ridley is out of Lucasfilm? I don't know. I didn't know if she was actually out of Lucasfilm. I don't know if it officially was canceled, but I heard that it was no longer in the works, Raul. So very interesting stuff. That would kind of suck, but it is what it is. Cal Kestis is such a hit movie idea. I mean, the guy is literally an actor. Yeah, exactly. Totally. That would be perfect for him. And Sam Witwer too, because he's voice acted, and I don't know if he's done any live action stuff, but I think he'd be great. GXB, I sold almost all of my Gaming Greats figs. Oh no, even Malgus? GXB. Max Rebo again. My theory is Cal Kestis died on Alderaan. Oh shit.
Well, damn.
Wow, that would be an interesting end to him. That would suck. But hey, cool headcanon. I like it. I think
pre-Alderaan then.
A pre-Alderaan, yeah. Cal Kestis. GXB, I think Disney should revisit the holiday special. Oh my gosh.
That's a remake I would like to see. Yeah.
Yeah, right. 4K enhanced remake. What was that other one? The Caravan of Courage? Was that the Ewok one that they could do as well?
That's all good stuff right there.
Exactly, man.
All I remember is Luke's hair from the holiday special, the wig.
Oh God, I don't remember that part. I mean, it sounds like that's a good thing. And then lastly, on what fans want to see in the future, what do you think, man? A Jango Fett story, assuming that they won't make a repeat of the Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of scared, but it would be cool trying to see that simple man just making his way through the galaxy, you know?
Definitely doing bounty hunter shit, and you know, I could see him like I love Coruscant, the world of Coruscant, and so more Jango Fett on Coruscant doing bounty hunter things would just be, I'll take it, right up my alley.
I want to say how he like became the donor for all the clones and stuff. That would be cool, like how they pick him and all of that.
Yeah, I see him like integrate into Camino and things like that. That'd be really cool. Yeah, nice, man. So moving into Star Wars games, since I know you're a Star Wars gamer, the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order series direction. So I know you haven't played the games, and that's okay. But they did Fallen Order and then Jedi Survivor, and I think that concluded in a way where you could see a sequel. Do you think that people, you know, fans would want to see that, or do you think they're kind of over the Cal Kestis series?
I mean, I thought it did well. I mean, again, I tried to play it, but it's just beyond my skill level now. It's been years since I was into gaming, so I think it's just not my thing anymore. But it looks really cool. I'd be happy to watch videos of it.
Definitely. Yeah. Have you gone on YouTube and checked out like Fallen Order and Survivor, like the cinematic play?
I've seen some of the cutscenes, and then I see that they make video, like movies of the whole cutscenes and stuff. I saw like the scene with Boba Fett and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of cool stuff there.
Yeah. That Cage Vanda, I think, is the similar species to Kit Fisto. Yeah, the bounty hunter. That was pretty cool. That would be another cool Black Series figure, actually. Just you know, it'd be a Gaming Greats figure, so GXB wouldn't pick it up, but. Just kidding, GXB. So let's check in with chat, checking out how they're doing real quick here. Story of young Jango being a Mando foundling would be interesting. Yes. Let's see it, Disney. Come on.
Yeah,
GXB. Yeah, GXB. I'm not even gonna pull that up. I've heard that a third game is in the works. Okay, sweet, Blitz. That's so awesome. We got to continue that story, see what happens with him and Marin. And I won't spoil anything for those who haven't played it if you want to. And that the third one will be the last. Okay, right on. 3, and we're done. Just like a nice little trilogy. That's perfect. So what about Star Wars Battlefront? Were you a Battlefront kid at all?
I played it a little bit. Mm-hmm. That was the one that was basically like Battlefield, right? But like reskinned.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Battlefield. It's super fun. Stone and I play it sometimes. We'll play heroes and villains, heroes versus villains. But it's been so long since there was a Battlefront 3. Do you think there's any oops, I'm sorry. Do you think there's any hope for Battlefront 3 possibly?
Honestly, no. They've been pushing it for so long, and they like you see the hashtag go on randomly, but like I don't think they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
They've been
Yeah.
pushing hard for it. Like the fans really want it, so I don't. It would be awesome, but I don't know.
It's got to be an EA thing, maybe not wanting to renew the license or something like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't, because like that seems just like easy money. If Star Wars
Yeah.
is, that's like people are gonna get it.
Yeah, absolutely. The only other thing I've heard is like a Ubisoft. Remember that company, Ubisoft?
Yeah,
That they were going to do like maybe like an open world Star Wars game. Would that be something you'd be down for?
that I would definitely play. I played Starfield. That was like one of the last games I was really into.
Okay.
Open world is definitely my thing, though. I'll do that all day.
Yeah,
Literally.
like a Star Wars RPG game.
Yeah,
Nice. That'd be
definitely.
sweet.
There's
Okay.
I don't know if you were into Fallout 4, and Starfield was another one, but you could like download mods for that to make it more Star Wars and stuff. So those were pretty cool.
Oh no way! Like a post-apocalyptic Star Wars game when
Yeah,
like a
like Fallout
Battlefield
4,
mod.
I think I got Django's armor in there and stuff like that. I think I got lightsabers and some
Oh,
cool
that's awesome. That's super cool. Fallout. I played. I think the one that I played was before New Vegas, so it's been years.
Okay. I think
Yeah,
it's like Fallout 3.
it was. Yeah, I don't even remember when that was.
It's a good one though.
Blitz agrees. Yep, they're never going to. He agrees with you, but man, do they need to make Battlefield 3? Exactly. Yeah, he sees it as too much of a risk. Well, that's unfortunate because I think, as Eric was saying, it would definitely sell well.
Heck yeah. There's a big fan base for
Definitely,
Star
Ro.
Wars, and they all want more.
Yeah, exactly, man. We all want more. We're hungry for it. Give it to us. Thought EA was going to leave the Star Wars license, but might be rumors. Gotcha. Okay. Outlaws should have been Battlefield 3. It should have been Max. Honestly, it should have been, man. I'll take a Max Repo game even over Outlaws. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't played it yet, so I shouldn't be
They
down.
could there's so many Star Wars things. They could do like Guitar Hero, but with like space stuff and it's like Star Wars songs.
I beat Lopty Neck on Expert.
That would be so cool.
That would be really cool. So let's talk. Let's stray away from like the media side of Star Wars, and we'll go into some of the collecting side real quick for our collectors in chat. The Most Wanted Black series. Speaking of,
Oh man.
we have this. Oops, we got this awesome initiative here, the Black Series Most Wanted, and basically here what we're doing is you're going to be putting your top 12 most wanted figures from the line out. And this is something that's going to be going down on the 1st of December. So there'll be a Google Doc and a form to fill out, and it's super easy. And yeah, we'll all compile the data together and send it to Hasbro. So it's a community thing by the community for the community. And that kind of ties into our next little topic. The segment here is, what are your top 3 most wanted Black series in the line, Eric?
Oh man, my top 3. Hold on, I have a list. Where'd it go? Hold on. I have no idea where it is. And there's it's hard to narrow it down. You think that you guys gave us 2 extra spots above the 10, and that should make it easier, but I keep kicking people off the list and switching them out. So, but yeah, no, I want Pawnkrell, for sure.
Nice.
Fill that 501st shelf out and get a good diorama going or something. But
Yeah,
he's definitely one of them.
that'd be epic.
I'll
Made to
alternate.
order.
You got.
What's that, man?
I said you want to alternate. What do you got?
Oh yeah, definitely. I would love to have Tion Medin, the Utapau. I don't know if he's the mayor, but he has that like whole red getup in Revenge of the Sith. 10th level, thousands of battle droids.
Okay.
He would be sick, and he could probably be a deluxe figure because he's so tall.
Yeah, that's like a side note, but that's how the the main Inquisitor. I don't even remember what that was called, but that's how his face should have looked. Like, is it not?
Oh, you know what? In Rebels, I think he does have like sharper teeth. But I know what you mean.
Elongated and stuff. Like,
Right. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Man, that's a good point.
like that's what I was expecting when I saw them in Obi-Wan, and I was just a little disappointed, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know. There was some disappointing aspects of that show, but I liked it a lot. I love Ewan McGregor. Ewan
Oh, yeah.
McGregor's fan here. Blitz says my top 3 most wanted are Dirge, Ponkrell, and Tin from 2003 Clone Wars. Oh, in the Clone Wars armor, yeah, with the full helmet, so that way the horns are poking out. Man, that would be sick. When they jumped into space, that was just so rad. So great point. Chat, let us know what your 3 Black Series Most Wanted are. Looks like they are coming in right now, so we'll alternate here. Eric, Ponkrell did nothing wrong.
Man, that would be such a badass figure.
Yeah, definitely. GXB really wants Agent Callus. Yep, definitely a couple looks that you can go with for Callus. That'd be sweet. Max Rebo Experience says my top 3 are Max Rebo, Carson Teva, and Shore Trooper Sniper from Battlefront. Ooh, let's go. I like that. I like the Shore Trooper. Good point.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Raul says Queen Amidala. Yup. Geonosis Arena Padme. All right. And Revenge of the Sith Pregnant Padme. All right. He's a fan of Padme, I guess. I'll take it. Especially Queen Amidala, right? Rancor, yep. Rancor round 2. Let's do made to order. Rancor, no Hasbro. Black Series has lab. And I think it could definitely be a success. Rancor is gone. Let it go. Max Reba says.
Yeah.
Letting us down hard. No, I'm just kidding. So, Eric, what's your number 2 most wanted Black Series figure here, man? Give us a little sneak peek of the list.
I would say we need some Kaminoans. I don't know the names of like the main ones that we saw that talked to Obi-Wan and stuff, but I feel like any Kaminoans would be great.
Yeah, Tanwi and Lamasu.
That's what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm. Next one, probably, this is definitely going to be a made to order, but you could even just include the new Obi-Wan that we just got. And I would love the Boga from Revenge of the Sith when he's on Utapau. I think that would be sweet. I'm sure it'd be giant, but again, made to order. So that'd be really cool. Was that?
What is it?
You remember on Utapau and Revenge of the Sith where Obi-Wan, he jumps on that like lizard thing with the feathers?
He shot at him and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. So that creature would be sweet in the Black Series, like a made to order or something similar to like a Ponkrell made to order.
That would. I want a button so it makes that sound too.
I know that sound lives rent free in my head.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be sweet, huh? Let's see if chat has any more additions here. A Rancor counts for Black Series Most Wanted. You already know. Right on GXB. So, all right, Eric, we got your last and final top most wanted figure in the line, bro.
I'm gonna I mentioned him earlier, but Darth Plagueis, the vintage got one. I don't know why we didn't.
Did they get a Plagueis and we haven't gotten one yet?
I'm pretty sure they did, unless it was like a fake one. You can't tell with the internet. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I saw one and I want one. An
AI generated Plagueis. Dude, yeah. I mean, let's get it. Let's do it. You could do even a couple looks for him. I'm sure you could do the Acolyte look with like the hooded robe, or I believe he was part of the banking clan. I can't remember what its name is, but you know, he would probably have more of like a proper getup. So that would be pretty sweet, dude. Final. Ooh, man, it's tough. Probably I was thinking about this the other day, and there was one. Oh, we got to get a 212th Airborne Trooper. I know, especially you'd probably pick up a couple of those.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's time, especially with the new 3.0 body that they just used the Purge Trooper on. I'm not saying you could use the helmet one for one, like a straight up reuse, but it is similar enough to where I'm sure they could figure it out. So just an airborne trooper from 212th would be pretty sick.
Oh yeah. So,
So
what's your favorite clone squad then? Is it the 212?
no, it's not actually. It's actually the Coruscant Guard, and they're. I don't even know if you'd consider them a cloned squad. You know, like
The gray one?
501st or the Coruscant. No, that's Wolf. The Wolf packs. The Coruscant Guard is the red ones.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so they're also called shock troopers as well.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of, but
Yeah,
okay. Okay. They're
yeah,
cool ones. I
yeah.
thought the gray ones were. What do they come in the package as? Because I feel like they're not just the Wolfpack ones. I don't know.
Oh, the gray clones.
Yeah, I feel like they had a different name in the.
Oh, they were the Kaminoan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were they were labeled on like the box as a Kaminoan trooper or something like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do like those, but I think 501st. I'm basic, so.
That 501st, you can't beat it, man.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. Let's see here. There we go. Wish Lucasfilm had a separate license for the creatures. Ooh, there are great articulated animals out there. Yeah, man. Definitely Max Reba like Nanmu or Rebor, if they got the license, perhaps, would probably make some killer creatures. What's up, Brenoaz? Hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate you coming by and stopping by and hanging out with us tonight. It really means a lot, man. I can't talk either tonight, Galactic.
Words are hard, man.
English is hard, man. 212th Airborne did really well in my March Madness Order 66 edition. Let's go. I think it made it to the semifinals. Okay. See, there's hope yet, then, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
And GXB says that there was a 3.75 inch Black Series Plagueis.
Okay, I see.
Oh, shit. No way. All right. Interesting.
Oh, that was before they did the vintage collection, and they were like just mini figures, basically.
Oh, no way.
Because the packaging looked just like Black Series. It said the Black Series. It was the Black Series. That's
yeah. That's crazy, dude. I had no idea. You guys are dropping some knowledge. All right. So Raul says, how do you feel about the new 2-pack with the Coruscant clone trooper that got leaked? I like it a lot, especially because I'm a huge phase 1 guy, Raul. Eric, which are you, more phase 2 or phase 1?
Phase 1, yeah.
Phase 1. See,
the helmets are it's so close to the Mandalorian, so you get that good little mashup, and it's just so cool. It's so clean.
Definitely, absolutely. So Raul, I like it a lot. The droid doesn't bother me. I think it's cool. If I really wanted to, I could always repaint it. Probably won't do that though. But that's just
through over there.
What's that, man? You cut out a little bit.
Oh, I said talking like a true customizer over there.
Hey, I learned from the best. Yeah, so I even use that skin sometimes in Battlefront. So, just to kind of stick out a little bit. So yeah, Ro, I liked it a lot. And what did you think, man? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Captain Gray wasn't gray. Very confusing. Definitely. Absolutely. New campaign, no more clones. Uh-oh. Tommy's going to track you down at ICC. Watch out. All right. So appreciate that, Eric, for giving us your top 3. And I'm excited to see your whole top 12 list, man. That's going to be really exciting.
I'm excited about the whole project. It's an awesome idea you guys are doing.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Blitz Transmissions for spearheading it, man. And Max Rebo says almost bought a couple 3.75 inch Black Series from eBay. Didn't notice they were smaller. Yeah, man. I mean, they would still be really cool to have in the collection, to be honest. So how do we feel about packaging and stuff like that? We won't go over pricing, but are you interested in seeing Black Series come and make card backs like TVC and Marvel Legends and stuff like that? Are you content with the Galaxy packaging?
I open my boxes, so like it doesn't really matter to me. What they could come in just the just a box, like a cardboard box. I don't care.
Yeah, like the plastic free packaging.
If it costs less, send it in just a cardboard box with no pictures. Just give me the big.
It's just someone wrote on it like Anakin.
Because
I
ultimately throwing the boxes away, I just want that plastic crack.
Yeah, man, definitely. I hear you. Spitting like a true collector. Yeah, I mean, I love the Galaxy packaging. I just talked about this in my Black Series Darth Vader and Luke Bespin set review. I'm content with the Galaxy packaging. They can keep that for the next few years. But if they were to change it, I would love to see some card backs. I think that would be awesome. Some thick Marvel Legends style card backs. I know this has been brought up before, so it's nothing new, not a hot take. But still, I think that'd be epic, and I'm sure other people would agree. So,
Yeah.
all right, man, let's do a little kind of like a wish list. You know, chat, give us your inputs here too. But like the perfect feature for Star Wars. So, first things first, Eric, which era would we want the next Star Wars movie to be set in? That's Old Republic, prequel, Acolyte era, High Republic, Fall of the Jedi era, right? That'd be cool to see like what's happening else in the galaxy during Order 66. So yeah, lay it on us.
That would be cool. So yeah, maybe around Order 66 would be awesome just to see, because there's a lot of Jedi out there and not after that. So like it would be cool to see that go down. And then I am just a sucker for that in between the OT and the sequel trilogy era.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Love that. Yeah, that's a good era. That's a fun era. Yeah, you could do, you know, like a movie on Darth Vader hunting down the remaining Jedi. That would be freaking awesome. In fact, that's kind of what that Master of Evil book I was telling you about earlier is based on.
Okay.
So I'm excited to read that. That should be a lot of fun. Okay, next, which characters return, if any, from any previous Star Wars media?
It depends on where we are, doesn't it?
It does. That's true. Yeah, I guess the only exception would be Yoda. He could span quite a bit of time, but
Well, and
he's like the
Palpatine,
only one.
he always
And
comes back.
somehow he always returns.
But
Um,
yeah, it just depends on where we're at, and
that's true.
if we can make it make sense. Because I thought that the Palpatine coming back was kind of dumb, but at the time it was really cool to see him.
Definitely, absolutely. So let's say it's your favorite era, right after Return of the Jedi, before sequels, that kind of in between spot. Does anybody need to return, or are we good to see all new characters?
I mean, I would love to see all new characters and let them kind of go a new direction with it. I feel like that would be a cool thing to see. And then I can't think of anybody that should come back that it would make sense, like Boba Fett crawling out of that Sarlacc pit, or Darth Vader crawling out of that fire pit. Like there's nobody that can come back.
What if you did a stretch here and said that Mace Windu survived the fall and like he got
damn it, yeah, I didn't think about that. I've
that?
seen some pretty cool custom figures and stories about that, and that would be pretty awesome.
Oh, is that right? Like Black Series?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Give him like a beard or whatever.
He had one. It was almost reminiscent of like Captain Rex when he was fighting for the rebels and stuff like that. Old Man Rex.
Oh, that's sick.
It was Old Man Windu.
That'd be cool. Old Man Windu. Yeah, that'd be really cool actually. So, and then which villains appear? Like which any new ones or old ones that make it come back? I know this is kind of repeated the other question.
See, I feel like after the OT ended, that gives like opportunity for like some villains to rise out of the dark that were just kind of waiting for their moment, and this is their moment. So like again, they should come up with some new stuff and make it count. Like let's go.
Let's go. I would love to see like a force sensitive Chiss similar to Grand Admiral Thrawn's species. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Like a Sith.
Insane.
Yeah.
That would be diabolical. He would be crazy.
He would be so powerful, yeah. I want to see someone levitate with the force like Superman.
I was gonna say like a Super Saiyan, but
Super Saiyan, yeah. It's some DBZ.
Power level over 9,000 and a Sith Lord.
And then Last one, tone. Do you want it to be dark, fun, political, have more of that Andor realism to it?
Um, I feel like I don't know how everybody feels about the political stuff, but I think that that's kind of cool that they can tie that in and stuff and see like the workings of all of that. I think that's cool. They did a lot of the political talk in the prequel trilogy,
They sure did.
but also I'll take it dark.
Take it dark like your coffee.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I don't like coffee, but like give me the dark side.
I love it. That's awesome. Let's check in with chat and see what they think of that question there.
Yeah, Blitz is on the same page. I think it was cool with all the like the whole Senate meetings and stuff. There was a lot of cool stuff going on.
Definitely. Yeah, Blitz is spitting. He says, I want to see more creative packaging for the Black Series. Sorry, just catching up, chat. You guys are popping off. Thanks for everybody for hanging out with Eric and I tonight. This has been a blast so far. All right. Max Rebo. Love this conversation you're having, Max. Scene for scene reboot with new actors. Reboot of what? Reboot of OT. Let's see. Yeah, Blitz is spitting. I love the politics of the prequel era. Definitely.
I want to see a horror spin-off of Star Wars called like Luke
yeah,
Skinwalker, you know?
Luke Skinwalker. That would be crazy. He learns like some Dathomirian witch magic and he can like shapeshift. That'd be crazy. Or teleport. He just teleports and freaking tricatas your lightsaber. All right. So Renault, as I wouldn't mind some Old Republic. I'm too lazy to read the books. There's probably audiobooks of those out there, Renault, as I would almost guarantee it. I would hope so, at least. That'd be sweet. Yeah, I love audiobooks. Taxation of the trade routes over laser swords. Absolutely, Max Rebo. Nice, man. So that was kind of like, the main kind of just Star Wars generalized kind of topics that we had, Eric. Would you be down to get into some custom talk, man?
No.
too bad. No, but I know you just did Figtober, which was a customizer's kind of dream, showing off your customs and what you've created over, I believe it was the course of the year, right? It wasn't just for October, like what you made that month.
Well, so this was my first one, so I got to use stuff that I've never shown on Figtober before, so I got to cheat a little bit, but there were a lot of people that were making figures for all of the days, and that's insane.
That is insane. That's next level dedication, huh?
It is.
Nice. Well, did you have any Figtober customs that you wanted to show off, man?
Hold on.
Yeah, absolutely. No worries. Checking out the chat real quick. Blitz, appreciate you for hanging out and bringing on more people to the show, dude. I really appreciate that. He says, time for me to hit the hay. Got to be up early for work. Love your customs, GAC. I'll catch the rest on replay. Great stream. Really appreciate you, man. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out and checking out the show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to make you big.
Here, let me see. Okay, so this is, I don't know if that helps, but...
Oh, you could show without the cardboard.
Okay.
Let's in a little bit more light. Yeah.
Okay. This is Darth. Wait, hold on. I got a lamp here.
Oh, sweet. Let's go.
Well, if I can figure out the on switch right here. There we go. All right. So this is Darth Rennick. I don't know if that helps, but yeah, he's a Sith Lord. This is like the one that I closed out Figtober with, and he's pretty cool. Got some cool pictures of him on Instagram that I edited that he looks a little more badass with, but yeah.
That's awesome, dude. So is he a human? Is he a humanoid alien? Like, what is he exactly? Is he a robot?
And he's wearing a mask.
Oh, he's wearing a mask. Okay, you're right. You know what? That's my bad. Yes, oh, dude, that mask is sick. Actually, now I can see it. Okay, he is sick. So what is, if you wanted to spill the beans, what is his Kit Bash kind of combo that you came up with there? Like, what's the head? What are the legs from?
All right, so let's see. We'll start at the top. Then the head, we went with the Guavian Enforcer. Um,
Okay.
and then this little black piece, the cowl thing, that's from Kylo Ren. And then we got the Magna Guard cape that I dyed black, but it turned out really light gray.
Hey, happy accidents.
Yeah, yeah. I took the black thing here off of the Stranger, I believe. Um,
Nice.
he was donating a little bit of parts. I love that figure though. He's still cool. And then let's see here. I got the utility belt from the Guavian Enforcer, and then the whole base body is the Fifth Brother.
Okay, dude. So what do you do first when you're picking that thing is so epic, by the way. But what do you do first when you're deciding to build a new custom? Do you just have like a drawer of different parts from different figures, or do you specifically know like, okay, no, I'm gonna do this from this and that from that?
I mean, it depends. I got different methods for different characters.
Okay.
A notebook going on that I'll like just write ideas for people, and like my little character development page that I got ideas in. And like if I know what I'm doing, I'll just pick the pieces and put it together. But it just depends on how the idea came out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's really cool that you actually sit down and take the time to like sketch it out and write it out. And then your thoughts are formulated and you don't have to worry about like, was it this piece or that piece? I'm sure it's much easier when you're building out your new customs. So that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's Darth Rennick.
Yeah.
Love it. That's awesome. Now, do you do any like custom, commission work, or are you mainly just kind of like whatever you make? And then my next question is, do you sell any of it?
I sell randomly. It's been a while since I've actually tried to sell anything. I've gotten more into collecting, but I mean, I'm still pumping out the customs. It's just more for my city and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but, I mean, I do commissions, or I offer commissions, and then I sell on Mercari, but it's been slowing down there. But yeah,
Yeah.
just
Nice. Okay.
like writing and world building and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's mainly, I'm sure the reason why you do it is for yourself, not to make a profit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, it's a creative outlet. It's always good to get that out, and it's
yeah,
fun to like write stories and stuff about my passion. Star Wars. I love it.
absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of your city of Arcos, we were kind of talking in the pre-show. You're running out of space, as we all are. That's our mortal enemy as collectors. So you're thinking of building upwards.
Yeah. So here, let's move back a little bit.
Yeah, let's check it out.
So I've got these shelves here. I don't know how well we can see it, but I want to build like a platform over top of that so I can set all of this on it.
Nice.
But yeah, so I think that would be really cool up top there. I can be like looking at that over my computer, and yeah.
That would be sweet, dude. And then
build real quick.
Yeah.
Since we're here, we'll turn on some lights and
oh shit, look at that.
give you the Arcos effect, the Christmas lights going on.
That is so sick. Is that the workshop?
Yeah, it's one of the market stalls on
One of the market stalls? Nice. That is so cool. That definitely adds a bunch of atmosphere to Arcos, man. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And then Max Rebo Experience has a question for you, Eric. He says, do you go to Ross/Ollie's and places to look for figures to break apart?
They know me well.
First name basis with Mr. Ollie.
They're like, oh shit, he's back.
Nice. Okay. So definitely keep an eye out if you have any Ross or Ollie's near you, Max Rebo, for figures to do customs with. I've definitely found some Acolyte figures, and I love those for customs, especially the Yord Fandor body. Super good.
And then another big one though is Facebook Marketplace and Mercari and stuff. They're everywhere.
Just for like fodder and custom stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Anything. Yeah. You can get boxes of fodder, which are awesome.
Nice. Right on. Now, did you have any other customs that you wanted to show off from Figtober?
see here. I posted him. I mean, I've talked about him before, but that's like my OC. This is Galactic right here.
Okay, yeah. Looks like the one from your logo.
uh,
Don't you have a Mandalorian helmet on your logo?
no, I don't.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, it's a gas mask, right?
It was supposed to be a stormtrooper, kind of. It's like
Stormtrooper. Okay.
yeah,
My bad.
but yeah.
I love that. So that's you.
I mean, yeah, you know.
That's Galactic.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Did you paint it? Did you writ dye it?
So he was Rit dyed, and then Kit Bash. He's got Boba Fett's gauntlets and like Captain or Commander Cody's little antenna there, and then just a few different parts. And then I Rit dyed him, and then it doesn't take to all the parts, obviously. So I actually only Rit dyed his armor, and then I painted the ones that didn't take it.
Sweet. That looks really good. Yeah. Isn't that funny though? How certain plastics, how Hasbro uses certain plastics to make the figures. You'd think it's all one plastic or the same version.
Yeah, it's great. Like a good example of that. This was a first order trooper, fresh out of the Rit dye, and you can see how well.
Wow.
Oh,
Man, yeah, you're right, dude. That's wild. Yeah. Some of those like the A New Hope Stormtrooper, the one that came with the Rebel 2-pack, I really find that the Rit dye just does not take it. It has this glossy coat over it that the Rit dye just can't penetrate. So
okay.
better off, I guess, painting those. But it looks great, the Rit dye on that Mando.
Thank you. I love that Rit dye. Shout out to Hyper for that, because I think he's the one that turned us all onto that stuff. But man,
yeah. It's a game changer. Yeah. I mean, painting is fun, but Rit dye, something about it. It's more simple and straightforward. Just drop it in, let it simmer in there for a while.
Yeah.
And
the two painting, you can do them together, and it's great.
That's true. That's a good point. Dye some armor and paint up something else. So,
yeah.
all right.
Good stuff.
Definitely, man. So we got GXB's got to head out. He says, "Hey guys, got an early flight in the morning. I'll catch the rest on replay. Appreciate you, GXB. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Have a safe flight tomorrow."
Have a safe flight. We'll talk to you later, man.
Yep. Take it easy, Brian. Raul says, "Question for both. Is there anything else you collect? And also any Black Friday plans this year?" Ooh, good questions. Thank you for asking. Galactic, do you want to take this one first, man? Anything else you collect besides Star Wars stuff?
Not really. It's mostly Star Wars for me. I don't have enough space to. When I go into something, I go in, and I don't have space for that. So it's just for me.
It's no Marvel Legends or GI Joe or anything.
I'll buy some random ones for customs, but nothing. Yeah. Like I did have a Batman not too long ago, but he's no longer. His armor's really cool though. It's on my table.
Nice. Okay. I'm sure we'll see that in the future here again. And then do you got any Black Friday plans this year, man? Anything you're doing with the family?
I'm gonna be at work.
Yeah, okay, definitely. I feel like that's gonna be most of us. So
be doing three.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Getting that money on Black Friday. So, Raul, yes, I do collect some dinosaur things. I've definitely have not been picking up as much as I did over like the summer. But that's some Hammond collection stuff, and the Nanmu Studio company. I have some of their statues and figures as well that I like. So those are really, really fun. Otherwise, Black Series TVC stuff, and then some Hot Toys as well. So what about you, Ro? Let us know, what do you collect? And as far as Black Friday plans, I'll just be going over and probably hanging out with the family. So my mom and sisters, that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, let us know, Ro. What are you up to? And what else do you collect? And Max Reba says, I used Yord's cloak and saber for my Jedi Finn custom. Hey, okay, nice. Right on. I'm going to have to check that out on your Instagram. And then Max Reba, my son is big into Hammond collection and Transformers too. Hey, right on. There's some crazy Transformer stuff out there, Galactic. Definitely don't need to be jumping into that line, that's for sure. Because you could spend some money.
Yeah, I've seen them when I'm looking for figgies at Walmart, and they do look pretty cool.
Right? They have some awesome ones. Then they have some die-cast ones that are like over $100, which is just too much. But those I'm sure are really fun to mess around with.
Yeah.
We got Timbo in the building. He says, "Hey guys, what's going on, Timbo? Hope you're having a good one, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by tonight and hanging out with Eric and I." Yeah, nice, man. I mean, so customs. I've been getting into some inspired by Eric here, inspired by Timbo Toys. I really like the Toxic Collector. He does a great job when it comes to painting figures. So yeah, just shout out to those guys for inspiring me. Hyperdrive Collections also. I've been doing some of my own customs and I have some stuff coming. I have an Aqualish head sculpt, a Duros head sculpt, and then a Mufftack head and body. And you basically take the chrysanthemum arms and legs and then throw it onto that. So you can just plug it right in. And I'm going to paint up a Mufftack from the Cantina from Star Wars A New Hope.
Nice.
So that should be fun.
You're getting deep into customizing now. You got custom heads coming.
Yeah, man. I got the Yord body. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might just do another bith and do it as like a giveaway. But I need to get some more bodies. So I'm thinking like a Duros Mandalorian would be cool. And then an Aqualish Jedi would be pretty sick.
Well, yeah.
Or Sith, whatever. An Aqualish Force user.
Oh, yeah.
So that should be fun. Now the Mufftack, I don't want to paint white like how he is in the Cantina because white is so hard to paint. So I'm thinking of doing like a darker brown / black Mufftack.
It's gotta have some variety.
Yeah, right. Yeah, can't always be spot on from the movies.
Yeah.
Ooh, Raul says, I've been wanting to get some Nanmu dinosaurs. I do collect Marvel Legends besides Star Wars. Have some Megazords, model kits, and some popcorn buckets as well. Right on. Nice. Well, you're a well-rounded collector there. And yeah, Nanmu is freaking awesome. So they can be difficult to find. So if you want to, Raul, message me on Instagram, and I'd be more than happy to help you find some Nanmu. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Timbo Toys, can't wait to see what you make. I'm so happy you're doing some customs. Let's go. Yes, thank you, Timbo. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Timbo. He's where I figured out where you can get the, it's called Scoundrel Stock, where you can find custom heads and stuff like that. So I'm sure you'd be into that, Eric.
I know I might need to talk with you about that.
Yeah, definitely. I got you. So does Timbo. And Max Rebo and Aqualish Jedi, he likes you. And I like you too. Right? Freaking light side version of Dr. Evazon. That's awesome. Nice, man. Any other customs that you feel like showing off, or feel like showing off what Arcos is currently up to? I know you haven't done too much of it since Figtober.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working on the Cantina right now. I've got a couple. I got another Mando I'm working on. He needs paint, but his body's together. I don't know that I feel the chest piece on him. It looks a little tight, but yeah, I don't know. Still working on this one. He's coming together though.
Let's see a side view of that real quick. I don't think it looks too tight. I think it looks good.
Okay, I was questioning that one, but yeah, I like him. He's wearing Batman's belt too, so that's pretty cool.
That's freaking awesome. Did you paint it?
No, not yet. He's waiting on paint. This is just my work desk that I'm like, these are the figures I'm waiting to do and working on currently. I'm doing a little first order squad, so here's one of them. He's almost finished, but
I like that. That's sick.
He's got some Fifth Brother parts on him and stuff like that. And that's what he looked like before. So
okay. I like the shoulder pauldrons. Those are awesome.
Right.
And the color is good too. The gray color is badass.
Yeah, so those are coming together. I got a few of these guys when they were on sale for $5 from Walmart. So
nice. Be careful trying to writ dye those because it's similar to the Stormtroopers. I tried to writ dye my R5D4.
Okay.
And it didn't take. And I tried to writ dye it black, and I left it in there for an hour. Redid the water, made it more hot, And yeah, dude, it did not. So I definitely would paint that if you can.
Okay. Noted. Cool. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with them. I know one of them I want to make like a little tray to go over top of him, kind of like R2 had when he was on the barge. And then
Like
he's
this.
serving drinks up. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Exactly like that. Yeah.
This is found at Galaxy's Edge, I think.
Nice. That's
And
awesome.
I think it's a 3 3/4 scale
Okay.
astromech. Yeah, he's chilling next to my Jabba.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I need something like that though. Rolling through the cantina, serving up drinks. That would be cool.
Definitely. That would be awesome. I'm sure you could whip that up, no problem.
Yeah, I got ideas brewing, so we'll see.
Love it, dude. That's awesome. That's epic. Let's check in with our friends in the chat real quick.
And here, let me get some lights real quick, and I can show you Arcos.
Yeah, dude. I'd love to see Arcos. It's been too long. Renoa says, I bought a few of those droids last year in clearance, but none this year. Okay, definitely. They're fun for customs, man. They're an awesome buck too. The R5 Astromech is great. Gotta love it.
The Stormtroopers were on sale for $10 too for Black Friday, and that was amazing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Walmart was giving them away practically. Someone on Reddit picked up like 10.
Yeah,
I was pretty well. I know, right?
I got 2.
You getting some praise on your customs there. The belt looks really good. The most powerful belt because it's Batman's belt.
Yeah, it brings a little justice to Star Wars, you know?
I'm Batman. And Timbo says, oh yeah, he looks unique. Definitely, Timbo, he does.
All right. So
okay, we're gonna take a look at Arcos right now.
All right, so I got the ring light now, so you can see. I can't see what you're seeing, so hopefully you have a good view. But
oh yeah, it looks nice and crisp.
Here's the streets of Arcos, and then I can't reach everything because, like I said, it's just hard to get around in here right now. But we've got the balcony for the cantina over here.
Ooh,
coming together. I got like a little bar over here, tables and stuff, and then that room is going to be back behind it. So.
That's awesome, dude. Wow, a little VIP spot up there above the band.
Yeah, so that's coming together. We got, just whole city here.
That is so how long has it taken you from starting Arcos to where you are now?
I mean, like I start and I stop. It's not like a constantly working on it type thing. Sorry about this. But it's been, I want to say, about a year now.
A year? Okay.
Sorry about I'm moving the camera around.
Oh, you're totally good. Thanks for giving us a look, man. Raul says, what world do we get into? We are getting into Arcos right now. So he actually just put up some Christmas lights. If you saw that earlier, Raul, I thought that was pretty sweet, actually. And are you going to do any more lighting like in the cantina area, or is that pretty difficult to pull off?
So I found some like really small lights I'm gonna add. It's not gonna be Christmas ones or anything. I might add some more for some shots, but yeah, I'm gonna start putting lights into it and stuff like that.
Nice. Okay.
Work on it.
Love it. Love it. That's epic, dude. So that was the world of Arcos, some Life Day lights. And yeah, man, did you have any recent pickups that you wanted to show off?
I recently grabbed. I'm gonna have to move the camera again. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, please do.
I recently grabbed the Anakin and Obi-Wan, so I'm happy about them.
Ooh.
I hope I'm pointing at them.
You are. Yeah, you sure are. Those look awesome with the robes, man. And you got Obi-Wan next to the 212th and Anakin next to the 501st.
Oh yeah. So definitely happy about those. And then recently grabbed another Imperial Guard there, so finished that little setup. So pretty happy about that.
Right on. Those look epic. And you got an MGS TIE Interceptor too?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of those. Got a Nameless over there. What is it? A Force Eater. I'm working on that. I
That's
mean,
epic.
I started it. I just never finished it. No, but
Yeah.
yeah, I got my first little vintage collection, Darth Vader. Pretty happy about him. He's cool.
Right on, right on. Which version?
It was the Obi-Wan one.
The Obi-Wan dual Zen Vader, like all
No,
scarred
not
up.
the Zen one, just a regular, like
Uh,
just chilling one.
nice.
I do have the Duel's End one pre-ordered along with the Django and then the new Boba Fett. So happy about
Sweet.
those. I got an Empire Strikes Back Vader on the way that I found on Marketplace for like $10 or something.
Oh, no way. That's a steal.
Excited about him.
Love that Vader. The butterfly joints are awesome.
Right,
Yeah.
right. The
We
Return
just
of the
need
Jedi one has it, but it's not the same
yeah.
because his helmet doesn't stay connected. So
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point. Now we just need a Vader with a closed fist. That would be epic.
yeah, I feel like we could probably buy some prints of that though. That would be easy enough to get.
Yeah, like maybe like a Marvel Legends closed fist hand or something would work.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
What about you? Any recent pickups?
Let's see. Any recent pickups? The most recent thing that I've done is I painted this Jabba's Palace dog, aka Bulboicular, which is the name
Yes,
of the crazy looking guy in Return of the Jedi. I was watching it the other night and saw him, and I was like, "Hey, there he is!"
that turned
So
out
this
really
was
good.
oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, didn't know what to paint him at first, so I painted him brown, and then I was like, nah, he doesn't look very good. So then I painted him green.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. He was definitely a lot of fun. So, yeah, weird find on eBay out of all places.
Heck yeah.
Some company from the UK called like Red something dioramas or something like that. Anyway, I'll put the link in the show notes if I can.
So when are you gonna start getting into world building? I feel like that's the next step. Started customizing, you know that's what comes next.
That's what comes next. I know the one thing that's keeping me away from that, because like after seeing your diorama that's back here, that you made for me, which is just so freaking cool. Thanks again for that, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
I was like, all right, this would be so fun to do. Maybe like a snow themed diorama. I don't know how you'd pull that off, but I'm sure it could be done. Maybe use like salt, a little bit of salt with glue. Anyway.
I've seen people use flour and stuff or something like that.
Oh yeah, flour. So yeah, man, we'll see if I can find some space. Maybe this winter, make a little diorama or something like that. That'd be really fun.
But heck
But
yeah.
I have some new carbonites on the way. I picked up the Old Republic set with Malgus and Bastila Shan. And then I picked up the Revenge of the Sith. I think it's called The End of the War. It's got Grievous and Obi and the 212th troopers, like the Airborne Trooper, and I think Commander Cody and 212th Grunt.
Nice.
So yeah, that I'm excited for those. Love carbonites. Can't put them down. This is the thing that I've been dropping the entire stream. If you could hear that, it's just so fun to mess around and hang out and play within your hand while you're hanging out. And these new 3D printed blocks, if you haven't tried them yet, they're super fun, more durable, they stack easier. So shout out to Vincent from Carbonites. Gotta love Carbonites. So
I really like the holographic Han in Carbonite that is coming out in one of the newer packs. That one looks really cool. That caught my eye.
Oh, is that coming out? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was. I can't even remember which pack it is in, but Vincent, if you see this or are watching, I like the holographics. Those are cool. The shinies, man.
Oh, that's right. Those are brand new, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's see here. Who was it? It was we got Dante Displays in the house. What's up, Dante? He says, was it Red Wagon Dioramas? You know what? I'm pulling it up right now for you, my man. I got you. So it was. Where's the description? Sorry, guys. I want to find this for. Okay. Red Flare Models. I said Red Wagon. Boy, am I off. Red Flare Models. I'll put it in the I'll put it in the comments here for you, Dante Displays. Appreciate you stopping by the way, and hanging out with me and my buddy Eric tonight.
Yeah. Okay, it's a gift with a purchase, the holographic one. It's so cool though.
It does look awesome. Yeah, you're right. He did a great job on those, man. How he comes up with them, I don't know. He's made like hundreds of them now.
He's cooking in the kitchen, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he sure is. And Max Rebo Experience Carbonites are excellent. Nice pickups. Definitely, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't have any other pickups or anything like that besides those new Carbonites, but I'll definitely show those next. Yes, he does have his own channel. Vincent sure does. The Carbonites channel. He also has an Instagram page as well.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem, Dante. Appreciate you hanging out, man, and thanks for stopping by. So yeah, man. Well, I think we blew through, man, like all the Star Wars kind of like things that I was anticipating on bringing up for the night. And we checked a little bit of Arcos out. I can't wait to see what you end up doing with it next time you have more time. And checked out some customs, so we'll definitely keep an eye out for what you're doing. Maybe checking with you sometime during like the beginning of the new year would be great to have you on again, man.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, do you got anything coming up in the future? Anything you wanted to plug? I know you're more active on Instagram, so everybody make sure you follow Galactic Artisan Customs on Instagram. I will put his links to everything after the show is done. So if you go back to the live stream, you'll find all of the stuff there, or just look up Galactic Artisan Customs on YouTube and Instagram. So yeah, man, anything you got coming up that you wanted to plug?
Thank you for that. I mean, just doing some like holiday shoots with the figures and stuff like that. Nothing crazy. So, I mean, there's always customs coming out and stuff. So
absolutely. You planning on going outside and setting up some stormtroopers or clones in the snow?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then I've been going to my mom's house, and we've been setting up shots there and doing that too. So that's fun. So yeah, just
Nice.
a bunch of stuff there.
Love it. That's awesome, dude. Right on. Well, we'll definitely keep an eye out for what you have coming up in the future here. And can't wait to see what you do with Arcos. Hopefully the building upwards of your section behind you there works out.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of high up there, so you might have to get on the ladder, and it looks like the fan is going to hit it, but I think it's just the shadow of the blades.
Yeah, no, I checked that out. I should be okay. But
nice.
I'll take the fan out. I don't even care.
Just start hanging shit from the ceiling. That'd be awesome.
Ships on the fan, they'll be like going around too.
Yeah, right. Nice, man. Right on. Well, I really appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was fun. We almost did a full 90 minutes here. So thank you to the chat for hanging out with Eric and I tonight. You guys were so much fun. Always a blast. It really means a lot for everyone. You make the show possible. So yeah, with that being said, I'm Jacob, aka Star Wars Collective. I've been joined with Eric, my guest. We'll see you on the next episode. Oh, also, we are off. Our Hyperspace Hangout show will not be going on next week because of Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving and Black Friday to all. Hope you guys get some good food and hang out with your family and friends, and don't have to work too hard, and can maybe pick up some figgies on discount.
And like put together a list for your Black Series Most Wanted, because that starts soon.
Hey, you already know Black Series Most Wanted coming up in about a week's time. Sorry, no, that's not right. It's coming up very soon though. We have the first. We have the first of the month coming up on the December 1st, so that's a week and 2 days. So get your list ready. Can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. Don't forget to follow Black Series Most Wanted on Instagram so you can keep up to date with when the Google form is dropped so you can submit your list. So, all right, yeah. With that being said, appreciate you reminding me to plug that, Eric.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Really appreciate everybody. Max Rebo Experience closing it out here. Yeah, thanks from Eric. He says. Follow both of you under my IG account. Appreciate you, Max Rebo. Really means a lot, man, for the support. Raul says, W stream. Right on time when the baby woke up. Hey, hell yeah. Perfect timing. So with that being said, we'll see you next time. Take you out with one clip. May the force be with you. And don't forget to watch out for bounty hunters.
You got to.
All right, everybody. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.